Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mind Over Matter, where we've been hearing from female founders and women leaders in technology and in business who have made it through 2020 just purely on grit. And today, I'm really thrilled to have with us Brenda Patterson, who's an IT and Agile professional. And I've had the pleasure of meeting Brenda through another global platform for women called The Star and Me, which is a global career advancement platform for women, and that's how we met. And I've been just blown away by everything that Brenda has been able to achieve in this year, despite everything that 2020 has thrown at her.
So 2020 was an amazing year for me, and it was scary, but it was an amazing year. The three most important goals for me was to buy a house for my family, to graduate with my master's degree, and the graduation was actually in Liverpool with University of Liverpool. So being the first master degree, like graduate in my family, I was going to take the whole family to England, and we have family there. Some of them I've never met them. So this was going to be an exciting point in my life. I was going to go there and graduate. And then also I wanted to become an agile coach professionally, and all this with everything that happened, the pandemic, my inability to travel, and also I was heavily pregnant. And guess what? I gave birth right at the peak when COBIT was just starting. I gave birth in April to my son Eden. So COVID was an amazing year, but also scary for me. But I do thank God because everything went well. I had my baby. I managed to move into a new house. Though I did not graduate, I asked University of Liverpool if I could graduate next year, because for me, just walking up the podium and for my family to see that the greatest achievement in my family as being the first generation to reach that point, it was very important. And I do thank them because they understood that point. As for the Agile Coach, it's a journey that I'm still taking, and I'm really grateful because you've been part of it, Meenakshi. You were my mentor, you were my coach, and I'm really grateful because that made me realize another part of me. And it made me grow professionally and also just as a woman, understanding myself first and appreciating the hard work that I put. I think as women, we fail to appreciate ourselves. I'm a mother of 4. So you can imagine how my world turned when I had to homeschool, and also I was on a path of studying. This 2020, I became SAFe certified as a Scrum Master, an advanced Scrum Master. I took the opportunity that I'm at home, I'm nursing my son, and I had all the time to study. So I'm not a good person with being idle. So being at home, I capitalized on that and just started working on my goals. I would say for most people, it heavily affected my friends that surround me. But for me, I think I just needed that point in my life where I take a step back. I invest in family, spending time with my family, connecting with my kids, and connecting with my newborn baby, taking care of myself personally. I think for the past 4 or 5 years, it's been me waking up, going to work, and working hard. We're the first generation in America as well, and we're trying to really make it. So it's been a rat race going. So having that time to spend with family and reconnecting and taking care of myself, I think I greatly appreciate 2020 for that. Not really. I would lie. I capitalized on every opportunity that I got. I didn't look at the mishaps that came in a negative way. I took it as a positive way. Take, for example, homeschooling the kids, and having the kids and your family around 24/7. For most people, it will drive them crazy. But I think what worked well, being of an agile mindset, I quickly made sure everybody had Kanban boards. And then as changes were happening in our lives, I made sure we readjust to those changes. And one thing that I really want to be thankful for you is that you taught me to stop, learn from all that surrounds me, and try and then take a step after you have understood what the moment, understand the environment, understand the changes, instead of just running without, first of all, appreciating the changes, understanding the changes. So that really helped me, not only personally, but professionally as well, because having all this time, it meant I could take any certification that I wanted to. But did it make sense me taking more and more certifications without really grasping the concept of what I was learning? I just had to take a step back and understand, even though I got the certification, understand what I was learning from the certifications and also put it into practice. So well, I did pretty well. I think I've moved into a new house and I've had my family settle. Though I did not graduate, I am going to graduate next year. Hopefully the pandemic would have put everything back in place for me to walk through the podium. And then as for the Agile coaching role, I am still working on it, and I have matured in the sense that from coaching just individuals and teams, and then coaching at executive levels at different stage. It's a learning process. It's not something that can come overnight, and I have been learning that in different ways, not only at work, but I have started volunteering with non-profit organizations where I am learning to coach not at a much higher level in terms of people who are getting into entrepreneurship, and they are creating these non-profit organizations. How do they see results and the impact that they are showing? So I would say, yes, I have achieved my goals, and it's still a work in progress. There's still a lot for me to put in 2020 is to just take a step back and appreciate the hard work that I put. That's the first important thing that I have learned about myself. And secondly, it's okay to be tired. It's okay to slow down as a woman. It's okay to say I'm tired and just appreciate and take care of your body. I think it's something that, as a mother who has this mind of, I have so much energy, I don't even know where I get it. So having those moments to stop and taking care of myself, appreciating the hard work that I do, and also appreciating the people that surround me. There's a lot that you can learn by being observant of what your kids are doing, what your partner is doing, and what your friends are doing, and what they are investing their time in. And I think I'm surrounded by amazing ladies, and the things that they have achieved in 2020 with the pandemic. I have friends that have lost jobs, and they have inspired me to take on a skill, and in the times of crisis, an opportunity can arise. And I've seen that in other women, and it has empowered me to also do that and capitalize on on a devastating situation that we were in.
Yeah. And that just reminded me that there's another community that's common between us is the Lean and Agile community, the DMV Spiral. That's the
Yeah,
other place. That's where we actually first met, and then we
correct,
connected on the Star and Me. That's interesting. Yeah.
correct.
So,
And remember, I was heavily pregnant when I started, and Eden has become part of the of the
yeah, group.
community as well.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Oh my God. I am grateful for my family. Oh my God. I am grateful for my family. The fact that I am able to work so hard on other things without them demanding so much from me, and them appreciating the effort that I make as a mother to them. I am so grateful for that. So first of all, I'm grateful for my family. Secondly, I am grateful for the friends that I have, friends like you who keep on, motivating me, who are my cheerleaders, who give me the direction that I need. I am grateful for my community that I have, because through the community, I've learned a lot. For example, the spiral that we are talking about. Not only did I learn how to be agile, but I learned how different women were, first of all, handling the pandemic that we had, how to deal with it emotionally, the different things that they were doing in their communities as well. It also gave me an opportunity to connect with international women as well, and see the wonders that they were doing out there. So I'm grateful for that. I can say I'm also grateful that I have a job, to be honest. These are difficult times. So many people have lost their jobs. They are having the ability to financially take care of yourself, take care of your family. And being an immigrant, I also have family back in Africa to take care of. And especially during the pandemic time, just being able to have that back and say, okay, I will take care of your rent for the next 3 months. It's a blessing. So I am grateful for having my job and having the energy to work hard so that I can give others who cannot the opportunity. Oh. Oh, Meenakshi. I think the first thing is I would really love to travel to Liverpool and graduate. I think I'm doing it more for my mom, because she's been with me all the way, and she's going to be with me and witnessing that. So that's the first thing that I need to achieve. And then secondly is during the pandemic, I capitalized on a skill that I had learned when I was back at school, and I got my cosmetology license. So I opened a salon. And though it's still a small business, I want to grow it as a business. That's my second goal. Then thirdly, as you know, I've been wanting to get into this consulting role as an agile coach. It's really my dream that I start working on that path in 2021, and connecting with the right people that can put me in that place, having the right resources that can put me in that place. Knowledge-wise and experience-wise, it's something that experience-wise I've been building, and I think I'm on the right path. Knowledge-wise, I think I've surrounded myself with a good community that's giving me the right knowledge, and I think I'm on the path as well. So it's networking with the people who will put me in that role. So that's what I'm working towards at the moment. The one thing that I will start is having a coach mindset. So I'm coming from a project management background. I have all the solutions. I'm quick to talk, And it's been 2020 has been all about collecting the right knowledge, collecting the right, putting myself in the right mindset of asking the right questions. So I want to start asking the right questions. I want to stop talking and listening more. So these are all the things that it doesn't happen in a day. Okay, it's a continuous improvement that you need to have personally. So those are the things that I want to start doing. Then stop. As I explained, I need to stop having a solution and talking more. I need to start listening more so that my teams, individuals, or be it executives, they can have the solutions themselves. It's a skill that I need to embrace and continuously work on. I will continue collecting knowledge because I think my pillars are built on the more you read, the more you connect with the right people that share knowledge. It's the formula for me to be where I want to be. So I want to continue networking with the right people that will get me to where I want. And then I want to continue reading because it's through collecting that knowledge that you can also pass and share, and you get respect from people as you speak to them in their language. So I want to get to that point. Having enough energy to wake up and continue doing what you believe in and what you think is right, so that you can reach to where your vision is taking you to. So grit is pushing yourself to wake up in the morning and doing the things that moves you further to your vision. First of all, surround yourself with women, people that are able to cheer you, that are able to, we are emotional beings. And the more we talk with people who have the same mindset as ours, or even who have a greater mindset than ours, the more we push ourselves to better ourselves. So I would say, hey, surround yourself with the right people. Read. There is so much material, not only paper-wise, but on the internet that can get you to where you are. This is the era where it's not about spending a dime, but it's about digging, finding the right resources. Some of them are free, especially during this era. There are so many free courses that you can take that can get you to where you want to be. Even if you want to be a chef cooking, right now there are videos on YouTube that can get you to there. So it's dig, get the right material so that you can get to your vision. And I would say, take care of yourself. Spend quality time just understanding who you are, understanding your emotions, and understanding your loved ones so that they also can become part of your equation.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you so much for taking the time to share your story with us. And such an inspiration. I'm so glad we met, and absolutely thank you for your time, and wish you and your family a wonderful Christmas and a very happy New Year.
Thank you, Meenakshi. Happy holidays.